says you are live streaming, so that's a good sign. Waiting for Lesley. Looks like it's doing some magic things. Waiting for the live now situation. We're good. Hey guys, it's Lesley here from Hungry Heffy Crafts, and I normally have a live stream on a Friday night, but as I mentioned last week and over on my blog Hungry Heffy Crafts, I am actually away this Friday. I'm busy. It's my daughter's school, Christmas school fair thing. So I thought that I needed to squeeze in some crafting, and I would turn on the cameras, and if anyone's here, awesome. And if you're not, that's fine. I know a lot of people watch on the replay as well. So I'm going to be playing tonight and just creating. I don't have a plan for making a card really. I don't really care as long as I'm making something. That's the plan, make something. But I am really excited because I want to use the ScanNCut. Hey Suze, hey Shauna, hi Israel Diaz, thanks for joining us. So I'm going to be using the ScanNCut today. I also wanted to use these little guys, which are from My Favorite Things. This is called the Beast Friends set, and I don't have the dies for these guys. So perfect to use with my ScanNCut, huh? I think this might go on him. We'll give that a go anyway. And see where the night takes us. I also have pulled out some alcohol inks because I saw someone doing a video, and I thought, you know what, I haven't used my alcohol inks in years, and I'm probably talking like 7 years or something, which is just crazy. So I thought that I would just pull them out, seeing as I'm feeling a bit adventurous tonight. So how are we all doing for audio? Is audio okay? Hopefully so. Give me the thumbs up if it's hunky-dory. And Tamara's there. Hi Tamara. Sorry, you may have had a notification to say that I would be live at 9. That was the plan. But I came out here about 8:30, turned on the computer, and it said that there was updates. And I sat staring at the computer for ages. I don't even know how long, because it was like 1%, 2%, 12%. I don't think my computer can count properly. But we got it in the end. So Craig went in and changed the time to past. Hey Elizabeth Lucy. Good morning to you. Okay. So I've stamped a couple of these guys, and I'm going to cut them out in a little bit. But first of all, I want to play with... Where are you laughing at? I have that set. Want to see some inspiration? I have images coloured with colour bricks and die cut. No, I don't.
The answer is buy more stamp sets.
Buy more stamp sets. Craig says the answer to your question. Now what? Is buy more stamp sets.
That's what I'm told anyway.
I haven't bought stamps in ages. Go and buy me some stamps. Okay, so like I say, I wanted to use my alcohol inks, and for the alcohol inks you need like a glossy paper, and this was bought, I promise, 10 years ago, I'm sure, at a craft fair. And it's actually white postcards, matte coated on both sides. So I don't know, it does have a shiny on it, which you can probably see here. But I don't know whether I will need to actually pull out some proper glossy paper or not. We'll give it a go. It's the worst that could happen. So I thought this was a cute little die so that I could get quite a bit of the inking in the background. I cut him as a test run earlier. So let's cut this out first of all. So I could have added alcohol ink on the whole panel and then use the outside for another project, but I thought that seeing as I don't know whether the actual paper will take the ink or not, I thought that I would just try it on the inside bit first of all. Tam and Ellen, hey! See, maybe midweek is I catch more people midweek. Do you think? Just do a live stream every night, Craig, you think? Oh, I don't have any repositionable adhesive left, so I'm going to have to just take some of the sticky off this. Because the alcohol ink is got alcohol in it, it's a bit more permanent. It can be a bit slick. So I've got my tool. You know, I was thinking, I used to use these all the time for my distress inks, and I've actually got behind me a swatch. Did you do it? A swatch which is like the big distress pads, like this, all on a piece of like laminated thing over there. And I just had a flashback of how I used to use these all the time. I don't think I know when the last time I used those big square ones were. So alcohol ink, I've got Stream, Raisin, which it might be that sort of cranberry type colour, I'm not sure. And Craig, can you see? Can you see?
No.
Can you see Craig? No, okay. Wild Plum. Espresso, which is a brown, which I don't really want. Gold we might use, although I kind of wish it was silver. Butterscotch, which is that sort of kind of a mustardy kind of colour. And then Pesto, which is green. So I'm thinking of using Stream and maybe Wild Plum, maybe a bit of gold as well. We'll see. And Mary Maloney's on as well. Yeah, lots of Australians. Welcome. Craig's laughing at my silly accent. I've scanned a similar die cut shape and then enlarged it by cutting with a border and adhere them together to let. Ooh, cool. Okay, so I've also got some blending solution. I don't know how this is going to go because it's been ages since I've done this. What are you doing, Craig? I'm trying to hang up a card that's got jingle bells on it. Ooh, I forgot how much these smell. Tam says goodbye. See? Not offended. Okay, add a couple of little drops on here. And then the blending solution helps it move a little. Oh, it's Ella. Okay. Is it? Was it her that I saw the video? Swipey, swipey. Oh, I want to do more now. I said that. Oh, they smell. Oh yeah, that is fun. Craig's telling me that my inspiration came from Jennifer McGuire. He's obviously been binge watching her. Have you been binge watching Jennifer?
Mm-hmm.
This is a bit more uniform here, but maybe what I can do is add a couple of, that's not the right one, drops off the gold, although the gold needs a shake. I'll try not to shake the desk. So for this one I pounced it and oh my gosh, I pounced it and rotated the, oh, there we go. I think this might have separated. Looks a bit green in there. Give it another good shake. Pounced it and rotated and twisted the tool as I pounced, and this one I just swiped. I don't want this to ruin everything. It really does look like it's separated. Let's put it on a piece of card. Yeah, it's separated. I don't know if there's any coming back from that. Okay, no gold for me tonight. There you go, Craig, come play with that. We can try and shake it up and see if any magic happens. Just try and fill in some of these dots over here for a bit of a different look. I think that's kind of cool. Cool, huh? So then the other thing you can do is like put some drops on it. So you can just drop it on for really big drops. I prefer littler drops. So I'll put it onto my acrylic block first of all. And then splatter it. It's really subtle at the moment. What you doing? Awesome. Now this is alcohol, so I recommend that you wash your brush afterwards. Give it a bath. So Craig's playing with some lights. We got some new lights this week. That's cool. Oh, there's a big white mark in it. Try and blend that out a bit. I've ruined it. It'll be fine. So pop that to the side. And this one too. And now that I've used my blending solution, my acrylic block is nice and clean. You can use glossy paper, photo paper, Yupo paper. It's really cool thing. Yes, I bought some Yupo, but I haven't really used it because it's kind of magic and it's expensive. So I need to play with that a bit more. So this paper is called postcard paper, and I'm really sorry, it is years and years old. So if you even look for it, I'm not sure if you'll be able to find it, but I'll hold it up to you in just a second. Let me just give this a little bit of a wipe down. Pretty colors. Okay, So it was bought at a craft fair, so it doesn't have any branding on it, but it says 50 white postcards, matte coated both sides. And in fact, I think, do you remember, if anybody was watches the streams before, a few weeks ago, I used twinkling H2Os, which are these little guys, twinkling H2Os. It's a really pigmented, like watercolor, but it has got mica in it. And I found this, which I hadn't even used in a long time, which is H2O solution, and this is an oil-based solution instead of water, and you can use that to paint on like acetate and polybags and things like that. So I need to do that one now, because all these old supplies that have their 5 minutes of fame, and then you forget they're there. Okay, so these little guys though, let's get my mat sorted.
Change your microphone again.
Changing my microphone.
It wasn't on mine.
Oh guys, okay, that's probably why someone said it was a bit quiet. So there may be a change in audio shortly. Pardon?
We just deafened everybody.
Have I deafened everybody? There's going to be a change in mic, in audio. Can you still get the H2Os in the UK? I think so. The last time they did it, I think somebody looked it up. I don't know whether they found it in the UK or the US. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure the person who looked it up found like a full-on website devoted to them. They're a lovely little tool. I can hear you better now. Okay, obviously it wasn't the right mic that was attached to it. It was trying to take it in from a webcam. So I got my ScanNCut. Woo! Finally got it opened. What do you say? Alright, got my ScanNCut. Go on and click it. Here it is. Boopity boop. As well as my messy craft room. Oh. Sorry about that. And I actually recorded an unboxing video, which I haven't put up yet, so I'll need to get that sorted. But I went ahead and used it last night just to test it out, and I'll probably do a video with it. I just wanted to make sure that I kind of had somewhat of an idea of what was going on. Otherwise my video would be what does this do, what does that do, I don't know. I'm not very educational. Donna says, I'm watching you and another YouTube. Oh bless her, thank you so much. Okay, so I have stuck down my little Yeti in the middle. I put my plastic on top just to give it a little rub to stick them down. I'm really surprised at how easy this is, and if you guys have ScanNCuts, you may actually be like, that's actually not the easiest way to do it. You can do it in a much easier way. Very, very possible, because this is the now third time I've used it. It worked the first time I used it, worked the second time. Boom, I hope it's going to work this. Be my luck if it didn't. Can you see? So I've turned it on, and I've also already put in the blade here. And I've set the blade to 4. So slide that in, pop it down. You all right? Mm-hmm. So pop that in here. The carriage and mat will move to the initial position. Keep your hands away. Okay. So I'll use this one. It took me ages to figure out what that meant. It means feed. And I want... Oh, it's quite loud. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. When it starts to cut, I'll move away, but scan, direct cut, this took me ages to figure out. Select a device to convert the scanned image to the cutting data. So I'm using my machine here, the Brother ScanNCut. So there is a software that you can use on your computer. and design images and then send it to the machine. And you can set up the ScanNCut over the Wi-Fi so that magic can happen. But I want it to scan, so this is ready to scan. Press the start stop button to scan. Move away over here so my mic isn't right next to it. And I've got this perched on the edge of my desk. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it when I use my 24-inch mat. Okay, so we've got recognizing. Always feels like magic. Okay, so I'm going to try and maneuver you. And it's got my image on it. Can you see? Okay. And then you can drag this to tell it the area that you wanted to cut. And you get a cool little pen to do the magic, and you can zoom in if you want to be sure. And you can go in another, it's 200 at the moment. Go into 400 and zoom down, and it's found the edges of everything, which is good. I don't know what this is. It looks like contrast. Maybe you can pick up different areas with the contrast. This is the margin, and you can decide what kind of a gap you want, a margin around your image. I'm going to do 1 mil, which is what I seem to like, and then okay, be back there. Oops. Okay, and then cut. And then it'll be noisy for a minute. Oh, sorry, you need to press the green button quick. Boink. Could you pass me my coat picks, please? Thank you. And while that's doing its magic, I'm going to add a little bit of colour to this guy, with the lights all around him. Sure. Super quick, huh? Please work. So. I do have very hairy arms. Oh, right. Yes, indeed. So, ooh, I think maybe I adhered this one a bit too much. This is the standard mat, and I got a standard mat and a low-tack mat, and it did say if the paper is really smooth, sometimes it can stick too much. I think this is okay. It's pulling off, but it's kind of on the verge. Yeah, you can see a lot of the sticky has it pulled off on that, so hopefully it still works. And then probably works better if I take it out of the machine. But look, pretty. And really easy. Much easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, good plan. Okay. Try to do it on camera instead of taking it to a flat surface. Which is possibly the most awkward way of doing it. So there we go. Let's take these over to my crafty table. I think the trickiest bit for me was putting this plastic back on. Although it doesn't need to be perfect. As long as it covers the mat bit in the inside. So yeah, really quick like I say, I'm a bit surprised at how quick it was. Like I always kind of thought I'd never use that like on my live stream because it would be too noisy first of all, but also it would be too much fiddling. But it actually isn't very much at all. So that's exciting. Still wouldn't replace my dies though, because I do a lot of techniques where I like having the dies, especially for like cutting foam and things like that. What are you doing now? Oh, Craig's moving, so you've got a close-up camera. W1 for that one. W0. Kind of blend it out a little bit. I really like doing animals that are supposed to be white because it only needs like a touch of a marker and then you're like done. Did it take you long to start operating it when you first got it? Yes, because it sat in its box for over a week because I was trying not to get myself distracted by it when I had lots of work to do. But once I opened it, no. Oh, just popped in, Les, there's a robotic noise to your voice. Oh dear. We'll get Craig on that. Do you need your controller? Sorry about that, guys. I'll check my cables. I've not mangled bent one of the cables or something like that of my microphone. Not here. Oh, okay.
Refreshing the stream.
Yes, no, Craig recommends that you try maybe refreshing the stream. At the very start of the stream, there was, we were using a different microphone. Well, we didn't mean to, but it happened. And thanks for popping in, honey. Okay, R20. A little blushy blush. It might be the PC. It's a little bit noisy, that PC. Sounds like a vibration. Maybe I'm just electric. So once I actually opened the machine, I got it onto the Wi-Fi like pretty much straight away. And then it got to a point where it said, prepare your computer or mobile device. And I then went to bed because it was late. And then I came back another day and I got my computer all set up. And that was to set up the canvas thing. Yes, Craig.
Lesley, I'm going to restart the stream in 2 seconds.
Oh, okay, guys. Craig's just going to restart the stream. So it might go black, but... Oh, sorry. Totally oblivious. How is everybody's sound? We want to make sure that the sound is good, because with when people come to watch it afterwards as well, if it's a really annoying sound, then that's not going to be very pleasant to watch. I was watching a YouTube video of someone the other day. It was a crafty lady. I have no idea who it was. Someone new to me. And her card was really lovely. And her voice was really lovely. But she had the loudest tick-tock clock somewhere near her. And it's one of those things that once you recognize it, once you notice it, there's no one back. Yay, it's fine again. Thank you, Snow. Officer Snow to the rescue. Hey guys, did you see Jennifer Maguire's favorite crafty things? Because I did. Did you, Craig?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you see anything that you recognized?
I stopped watching halfway through.
Whoop whoop. Yes, guys, we had a little bit of a celebration the other day because Maria messaged me and then Denise messaged me and was like, ah, look at this. So exciting. That Jennifer Maguire mentioned Heffy Doodle. Which is so thrilling. Couldn't believe it. Yay. So I've got my cute guys and I'm going to stick this together now. So this card may look like an odd shape. Normally I use the ye old American sizes, but this is a UK size, an A6. What's up, Craig? Okay. Craig is going inside, so if there's any issues with the audio, please let me know and I shall try to handle it and restart. So I've been using, okay, so what confuses me is that in the UK you've got A4, half of that is A5, half of that A6, so this is an A6 card. But I think in America, when you have a 5.5 by 4.25, don't people call that A2? So that's just like the weirdest thing. Okay, let's put this in here. Put this in. Oh, I'm not totally off camera. Try and position this in its little aperture, and I had cut one of these to potentially go in the background. Yeah, I like that. Do you here? Let's get rid of you. That's driving me nuts. Skinny Lenny. Trim, trim, trim. Stick this little guy down. Oh, hold on. The thing is, the noise is back. Is the noise back? Ay caramba. Okay. I'm going to turn my microphone off and on. Oh, here comes Craig actually. Here he comes to save the day. Audio. Somebody call the audio department. Lesley.
I need to restart.
No.
It'll take like 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'll get this to ScanNCut.
You don't think it's the ScanNCut? Why would it be the ScanNCut?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a background noise? Well, Craig
Just unplugged it.
plugged it. That's the word. I was going to say unbuttoned it, but that's not the right term at all. Girl, right. Okay. Hello? Are we there?
I think it's the next slip.
Okay, we think it's the...
Yeah, when they restart.
Be right back. Okay, are we back? So we have a theory. We have a theory because when we started the stream, it picked up the wrong microphone and then we changed the setting. We think that it then, because we changed after the stream was live, we think that that's caused it to take a hissy fit. But we'll see. Still the noise, still the noise. Oh, I was trying to say what day is it? I actually don't know the name of this one. I don't know, unfortunately. If anybody... No, it's not on my Fox card. That was a Lawn Fawn Joy to the Woods one. But points for trying, Craig. I don't have a name of that one. I don't think I labelled it when I got it, I'm afraid. I don't even remember where I got it from. Ah, well. Maybe somebody will recognise it and pop it up. Sorry about that, Shauna. The it's really fiddly. I don't love it. I much prefer the cutting out the ones from the Lawn Fawn Joy to the Woods set. But this one is all joined together. It's super fiddly though, as you can see. So I added a snowy mound. Oh, hello. Using Lawn Fawn. Simple stitch hillside borders. So what I'm going to do is use my new Nouveau drops on the lights, which I'm really excited about. But I wanted to put the greeting, sending you fuzzy cuddles. I probably should have stamped it. Well, I thought I was going to do a strip all the way across. And I might still do, but if that fits there, oh it does, that has to go there then. Where are you, Misty? Hopefully it's not too bumpy underneath, under where the trees are, to make that work. Stamp lovely. Sounds better. What are you saying, hon? Back inside. Keep an eye on your phone. For Craigie. Sending you fuzzy cuddles. So this is from, let me position it, the Berry Big Heart stamp set from Heffy Doodle. Beautiful. Just do another one. Yes, the Lawn Fawn one is called Joy to the Woods. It's a stamp set, and then the die coordinates with the stamp. If you have a little look, if you're interested, on my YouTube channel, mind you need to go back quite a while, or look at the most popular, because it definitely is the most popular one. There is a Light Up Winter Fox card. And you'll see that one in action. So sending you fuzzy cuddles. Boop. Pop that down there. And yeah, I think I'm going to put him on the outside, but then put like one of these guys on the inside. That was my plan anyway. hopefully that should work. But what I might do is do like a pop-up on the inside. Why not? They also have a birch die now. Oh, there we go then. Perfect. Because that could go on the inside, couldn't it? There. But I pulled out this Avery Isle falling snow. So I'm not really sure whether it's got a certain way that it is supposed to go, whether it works best like this, sort of at a diagonal. I am not sure, but I'm going to put it through like this. I used that on my live stream last week on a tag card featuring Heffy Doodle. Oh, that's a horrible noise. Let me mute you. I'm back. Found it. Just ordered it. Okay, so this kind of doesn't really look all that fun until you do this. How pretty is that? Super pretty is the answer. Pop that there, and I have got this one, which I think I shall put on the inside. I can find some card that's not too thick and not too thin to cut with it. There will be a sale on Friday. Ooh, lawn fawn. There are loads of sales happening, guys. We have a sale on Heffy Doodle and free international shipping. Suze, your order shipped today. Thank you very much for your custom. And I'm going to trim a little bit off here. Yeah, we've got 10% off as well, which is lots of fun. I might keep that little strip and put it on the envelope. Black Friday, and there's a sneak peek of the free stamp set that you get, and it's an adorable chameleon. Oh, cute. Nice. I've been drawing stamp sets today. Did not. Ooh. My crease on this top one didn't crease very well. Let me get my head down in the light so I can see it. There we go. Heffy Doodle sale is actually already live. So funny story. Craig didn't think it was that funny, but I thought it was funny. Craig sent the newsletter at the weekend. Oh, this really did not emboss very well. Craig sent the newsletter at the weekend and then said, can you do a graphic for the thing? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Opened the graphic. Opened the newsletter, made the graphic, showed the graphic to Craig, sent the graphic, and then emailed some people, some people who normally do like crafty sales things emailed them the graphic, and it's on Jennifer Maguire's list as well. And then Craig went, "No, Lesley, you've done it wrong." I was like, "What?" I was totally just sitting, having a wee when he started shouting down the stairs. And he says, "You've done it wrong. It's the other way around." The shipping is free. I can't even remember which way around it was. Basically, we had said that there was shipping in 10%. So the shipping wasn't, free shipping was now, but the 10% was between a certain date range. And then I had done it the other way around. And I was like, oh well, just make it all live now. So there we go. It's live now. Go and check it out. Although I will say that for some stuff, release one mainly, we have kind of low stock at the moment because we are gearing up for our first Heffy Doodle show on Create and Craft TV. Whoop, 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 whoop. Which I am thrilled about. Okay, so before I stick this down, I am thinking I might do a pippity pop-up here using the pop-up dies. I always think, oh, I'll just do something quick, just do a quick little card just to make something, because I always do this. I get really gnarly and fed up, you know, whenever you just want to laze around, and you could totally be more productive and you just kind of don't wanna, and then I let me figure this out. And if I craft, if I do some crafting, I feel a lot better. And Craig will be telling me, "Why don't you go craft?" I'm like, yeah, maybe. So if I do that, he'll be really far out, but not high up. But that's not going to be tall enough. So what about this? Is that going to work? And is he going to fit there? It's a bit fat for him. What neat and tangled one do you have your eyes on then? Oh, early access for the neat and tangled. Newsletter subscribers, good to know, good to know. Okay, let's run this through. So that's going to be him. And I was wondering if the trees would pop up. But I think I'll not bother. Well, as I said, Christmas is my weakness, so lots of the Christmas. Do you make cards with them? If you actually use them, then that's totally allowed. I'll allow it. Oh, a problem. Stupid British card. This doesn't go all the way across. Okay. That makes me sad. Could I trim it down? I could probably trim it down. Let's see. I could center and make a border, like make a, I need to do a border like all the way from top to bottom. I think I might just try and trim it. It's the wrong way around. So let's see. We'll give it a go. I seem to make Christmas tags with them, or cards for the kids. And tags are nice because they seem to be like they seem to be made quicker, if that makes sense. Where is my big knife? Where is my big knife? Here it is. It's not very sharp, I imagine. Okay, hope this works. I'll need to trim down the top layer, but that's fine. We'll do that in due course. Oh, it's not quite centered. Oh. Mais ça marche. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down against the crease and then nudge it down again so that I can flip it over like this. I just made myself sad because I said nudge. And our best friend has a cat called Nudge, who is very poorly at the moment. And unfortunately, they are saying their goodbyes. He's such an awesome kitty cat, though. The vet was saying that the vet couldn't hear the heartbeat because he was purring so loudly, despite having his ailments and his issues, the poor little thing. And there's a reason why he's called Nudge, because he's such a attention seeker. You sit in and he will be just up nudging you. Okay, let's stick this down. Somewhat straight. So it's got a pippity pop up. I never remember if you push them down to stick them or you stick them up. Is it up? I think it's up. Down! Down. Thank you, Snow. Except, am I holding it the right way? I'm going to have to wait until you confirm. Is it like this? Towards the crease? Yes! Me yelling at my phone. Thank you. Thank goodness you're here. I would have totally done it the other way. Although this is quite glossy paper, so it probably would have came off fine. Okay. Down, down, close. do need a little trim here with my good old Fiskars. Guys, Fiskars is settling in well. Fiskars is the name of our fat-tailed gerbil who came to live with us last Friday. And he's so lovely. I think I put a little video up on Instagram. Oh, I should probably tell you guys that I have been extremely absent on Instagram this week. Craig looked at my Instagram and was like, why on earth do you have 7,000 followers? Or like, do you follow 7,000 people? And I was like, I do not follow 7,000 people. He was like, yeah, you do. And I've just realised I haven't coloured in that piece of wood. So I actually still don't know what happened. Must have been one of the things, like whether it was Regram or something like that. One of the, you know, the apps that let you repost things, etc. It must be one of them had access to my account in order to like follow whoever they wanted. So they would make me follow all these random people. And like I totally should have twigged sooner, because my feed was getting less and less crafty and more things that I would just never ever follow. Like people doing makeup. I don't even like makeup that much. and yeah, stuff. I feel like he needs something in his hands. I'm going to have a hunt and see if I've got anything. Yeah, so oh, I've got a cupcake or a love heart. So anyway, Craig has been doing this thing where he's trying to remove the remove people. So if you take a look and I have unfollowed you, don't dismay, because once I have everything, once I've gotten rid of it, pretty much have to get rid of everybody and then start again. So please come and like comment on my stuff, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to realistically refollow everybody. But not yet, because we need to get it down some more. It was on like 7,000 or something, and now it's like 3,000 something. But it's, yeah, I'm not very happy. So I could have a love heart. We could have a cake. We could have a cupcake. We could have a present. I like the present. So this was actually one of the first batches that I did with my ScanNCut, and I did a 2mm border. So because it's got a bit more of a border, I could actually have a bit more room to glue that on. So I think I might do that. You better not unfollow me, Craig. He doesn't know it's a script. It like just goes through and unfollows people. So I've kind of not really been looking at it. Because I'd get annoyed at the fire, like, no, don't unfollow so-and-so. me. We'll get there. It's just a bit rubbish. Naughty, like you say. Rude. Okay, I'm going to use a teeny bit of multi-matte medium for this, because I need it a bit behind his hand. Whoop. And a bit behind his ear. So glad I can watch you a bit live. Yay, I've missed you. Snow has been poorly. I've not had my Officer Snow for a little while. Just gonna hold this for a little bit. Although luckily that dries super quick. This will probably end up being one of my very few Christmas cards that I actually make. Bye, Snow. Thanks for joining in. Oh yeah, I was going to give him a doodad, wasn't I? And thanks for helping me with making sure I put this the right way around. So obviously from a realistic point of view, this stripy background is a bit weird. But from a realistic point of view, Yetis with Christmas presents, I'm not sure how that works either. So I'm fine with that. Pop some of these away. And I'll stamp a Christmas greeting, I think. What have I got here? Are you Yeti for Christmas? No, I don't want that. I want, I don't quite know what I want. I'll have a look at my elfing Christmas words, which have been really popular. Which is good. Glad to see that I'm making things that people want and like. Whoop whoop. Right. Where are you? Happy holidays, warm winter wishes. So we've got sending you fuzzy cuddles. Oh, I kind of want to do you headed ninny muggins, but I'm not sure if well, it depends who I'm sending this card to. I'm just going to do it. I saw you change the names of the stamp set too. Yes, we changed the name of one stamp set, and I'll tell you why. I haven't really made a big public announcement about this or anything, but I'll mention it to you guys because you're my homies. I don't think I can get away with calling anyone my homies. Yes, so we had made, I think I want to put that there. Is that going to work? This should be flat. There we go. We had I'd drawn the stamp set, which was called Eskimo Kisses. And we did a project as well, and we were having comments about in Canada. Where's my doodah? Here it is. In Canada, Eskimo and calling people Eskimo is a massive, sensitive thing. And if people were calling those images Eskimos, it was upsetting some people. And in all honesty, hands up, I had absolutely no idea. I think it's interesting so that, oh, well, actually, yeah, I was just going to say, I think it's interesting because it just never really would have occurred to me, or even like the extent of it. There we go. So anyway, what we did was we tried to make the most of a bad situation, because we don't want anyone to be upset at all. It wasn't intended to be an issue or something to hurt anyone's feelings or anything, as I'm sure you can imagine. So we changed the name of the stamp set to be Warm Hugs. And as a result, we have seen less people comment and things like that. So I think that kind of, I've put this down the wrong way now. There we go. Oh, I tell you, I cried my eyes out because I pretty much don't get involved in a lot of political things. I grew up in Northern Ireland where everything is political, and you know, it's really hard to make a right move, never mind, you know, anything else. So I kind of hate all that stuff, like political things. So I accidentally stumbled into a massive sensitive issue, and I felt absolutely terrible. But we took action, and it luckily our retail partners were all very understanding, and they all changed the names as well. Warm Hugs is a good name too. Yeah. Well, at the top it says Warm Hugs, and we talked about whenever we go to reorder like another batch, then we might remove the sentiment Eskimo Kisses, although it's not calling the people Eskimos, but I think because that sentiment is there, people could argue that it then is kind of putting words in people's mouths. Anyway, when we go to reorder stamp set, we may consider changing that. I don't know. I think I totally did that the wrong way anyway. Never mind. This like different sizing has totally thrown me tonight. Ta-da! There we go. Yes, so I had to sit with a Q-tip and remove the name at the bottom. So if you buy a Warm Hugs stamp set, you will notice that it actually doesn't have a name at the bottom because we just removed all the reference to Eskimo Kisses. You live, you learn. And I had to like redo voiceovers and things like that. Off to school, have fun, learn lots, pay attention, eat your lunch, and all that good stuff. Okay. I also think it's time for a Chibitronics card soon. Probably not tonight, it's getting a bit late. But I've not done one in a while. Oh, I've not done that one. Oh, I'm so pleased that I can now cut out these little guys really easily. How exciting. He's been off sick for 2 days, so I may need to carry him in kicking and screaming. We've had a couple of Mom, I've got a sore belly kind of situations happening. Funny enough, ever since we've got the gerbil. Not sure if it's completely related or not, but anyway. Pop your hat on, mister. Oh, yeah. Let's get my new roll drops that I bought at my craft show. So I'll show you this card first, because once I put my nouveaux on it, I have to put it away and not touch it. You cotton-headed ninny muggins. Oh, sore tummy, but more gluten related, we think. Oh no, gluten intolerance. That's tough. Pita breads. Not pita breads, tortillas. Although probably pita bread as well. Whenever we had to go through a massive fun exclusion diet for Piper. Oh, you big poo. We had to do what was it? Dairy-free, gluten-free, wheat-free, egg-free, and probably taste-free. Yeah, and you don't realise how much of a mission that can actually be. You got me hooked on Chibitronic cards. Everyone loves them. Yay! Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Oh, also news, although probably not that interesting if you're not going to Creativation. If you are though, I am going to be doing a workshop with Chibitronics at Creativation. I'm so happy about that. And I was going to tell you what we're using, but I better not, because it's their workshop, not mine. Can't give away other people's secrets. But you're right, everybody loves them. Why wouldn't they? They're pretty awesome and amazing. Oh, I've missed one here. I feel like I need to get a blue and a green of this as well. My son, as a little guy, was allergic to corn, and that's in everything. Corn syrup. I baked bread a couple of weeks. Whoa! I never even. Do you know we don't corn? I don't think corn syrup. Oh, I don't think corn syrup is in bread over here. I don't think corn syrup is in anything over here, because whenever we often get a recipe, it asks for corn syrup. I'm like, oh, can't do that. That one exploded. Yeah. So you can't really see because it doesn't focus properly, but I'll wait for that to dry. Oh, Fiona's here. Hello. I didn't see you come in. Let's put these over here. There we go, sending you fuzzy cuddles. You cotton-headed ninny muggins. I should probably put a Merry Christmas on it to round it up. I like it. Do you like it? I wonder what happens if you mush these. Nothing overly exciting. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to try and convince Craig to watch an episode of Stranger Things before we go to bed. I'm not sure how successful it will be. But thanks for joining me, especially at the last minute and especially as we had some issues with getting set up and all that sort. All that joyfulness. So I'm not here on Friday. Just a reminder. I will be here the next Friday. Question to you guys though, do you like the midweek ones? Because I can't change the day, or I could do midweeks. I don't know whether, the thing is, I can't always commit to like every Friday and every Tuesday or something like that. It's probably just a bit more sporadic than that. But we have noticed that we like never see some of our friends like Alexia and that, because normally we would have done Friday nights. But we shall see. Depends on the time here. Today was perfect. Yeah, and that's kind of what I think as well, is that you're going to get some people that want to join every time and they'll get annoyed whenever they can't join. But then you also get the people who would be a bit more like me. That's like, oh, if it's there, I'm free. I'll watch it no matter what time it is. But you'll know that it's on repeat, if on playback, if you're not free. I like keeping these strips and putting them on the envelope. They look really pretty, so I might keep them. Although I'll need to find a UK envelope. Okay guys, I'm heading off. Good night, my dears. Thank you for another awesome crafty time. Approximately 7:30 a.m. here when you started. Yeah, I'm normally still asleep at 7:30 a.m. Luckily I have a child that likes to sleep, just like her mama.